Hello.
Hi.
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 I'm Dionis.
I'm Brittany.
Brittany, nice to meet you. Please have a seat. So, Brittany, what brings you to therapy?
I don't really know. I don't really have any friends, and I thought it might be helpful if I could talk to someone.
Yeah, that sounds hard. Not having any friends, no one to talk to.
Not really.
Yeah. So is that what pushed you to be here? Just that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me who you are.
I have 7 siblings. I'm the third in line. I actually grew up in Indianapolis. I don't know why I'm here. My parents wanted to send me to school out here, and this is the only place that they'll pay for my tuition.
Okay.
So I'm here, and I don't really like the town. It's too small for me. I don't know a lot of people. I don't like to leave my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And my classes are all online, which is hard.
Right, because it's hard to make friends.
Yeah.
Right? If you take classes online. Yeah. Well, it sounds like you've had a rough transition from Indianapolis to Idaho.
It's pretty different here.
Yeah. What is different here?
People are really different. It's almost like they're shoving church down my throat.
Uh-huh.
I believe in my church, and I like my church, but I only like it on Sundays.
Okay.
I feel like it's just around me all the time. I can't get away from it. And then I get all these jobs, and then I'm expected to do all these different things every night of the week. I don't have any time for me.
So would I be safe in saying that I'm hearing you say that you maybe feeling a little overwhelmed from a different place, or the expectations, or?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just bored. I don't like it here. I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to be here.
Right. But you said that you have to be here because this is the only place your parents.
Yeah.
That must be pretty tough.
Yeah, they pretty much told me that they wouldn't pay for my schooling if I went anywhere else. I want to be a mechanic. I want to do something with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just a better, I don't do well in the classroom. And I know that. I've never been a good student. And even in high school, I tend to do better with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents, they don't understand that.
Have you shared with your parents what you would like to do?
Not really.
Okay. So I'm kind of hearing you say that there is a lack of communication there. Maybe you and your parents don't have the best communication at the moment.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that, about you and your parents communicating, not just now, but just in general.
Well, my mom's always been the one to kind of take care of us, and I don't want to disappoint her.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's not real involved. I mean, we're close, but we're not that close. He's busy with other things. I just don't want to disappoint my mom.
So your mom is the one that you feel the closest to?
Yeah. She's busy with my other, brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not the ideal situation.
No.
It must be pretty hard. It sounds like it is pretty hard. I would imagine it would be hard for anyone to be in the situation that you are in. Well, I definitely want to say that I appreciate you being here. It always helps to talk about things, and that is why I'm here. and it's going to be very helpful, I hope, for the both of us.
Me too.
You know, so that together we can come up with the best, you know, what's the best thing to do, and to help you get out of this situation.
This is the only time I leave my house. I haven't left my house for a week.
So you just spend the week in your apartment?
Kinda. I do things with, you know, some of my neighbors. We like to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I read a little bit. I found this app on my phone where I can watch pretty much any TV show for free.
Mm-hmm. I did. So when you said that this is the only time that I leave my house, I sensed a little bit of, you know, maybe you wish that it wasn't so. You wish that maybe you'd leave your house a little bit more, or you'd have a reason to leave your house a little bit more often.
I wish I could. I don't have anywhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody. Or anybody that I like to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about church. Everything's about praying before class and going to the meeting on Monday night and then the activity on Tuesday night, and I just get tired of it.
Is this the pressure that comes from, who does this pressure come from?
That's a really good question. Church has always been important to my family. And you know, where I go to school is a pretty small town.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not involved in those activities, there's not much you can, you're just kind of shunned. You know, other people don't make an effort to look at me or talk to me.
So it sounds like maybe you've built a little bit of resentment towards the people around, you know. And
I don't want to get to know any of them.
mm-hmm. Why is it that you don't want to? What is it that makes you feel that way?
I just don't think I belong here. I don't know where I fit in.
Okay. So let me try and understand this. So you're here for school, and this is the only school that your parents would pay for.
Yeah.
However, being here is not making you happy. You don't feel like you belong.
No.
You feel bored. You feel like things are being pushed on you.
All the time.
Yeah. So am I safe in, you know, the little recap? Does it sound pretty much like
Yeah.
close to what the situation that you're in is? Yeah. Honestly speaking, that that sounds pretty hard. It sounds like a situation that is pretty hard because, no one wants to be in that situation. It's preventing you from, what is it that it's preventing you from? Like you feel this way, like we just talked about. Is it preventing you from something, holding you back from something?
I feel angry. I'm mad. I don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have another option. I've seen all the sites. I've been to Yellowstone 3 times. I've been to Jackson. I've been to Craters of the Moon. What else can I do? There's
Right.
nothing else to do here.
Who did you go to this place with?
My cousin.
Okay.
She's just,
She doesn't count as a.
we don't really get along.
Okay.
She just likes to do things for me.
Okay. Well, that's very nice of her. To
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay. Okay. It's interesting to me that the first thing that you told me today is that you don't have any friends. That's how you started, you know, this meeting. You could have said so many things. Why? Because I asked you why you're here or what brought you here. And the first thing you said is that you don't have any friends. Tell me, like, I'm curious to know more about that, about the reason that maybe why you think that you don't have, besides that you don't belong. Try to go a little deeper. Why is it that you think, or you're having a hard time creating this
I've
friendship?
never had friends. Even in elementary school, I think I had one friend, and her name was Jill. And I can think of one year that I had her over for my birthday party. I've never really had friends. I don't know how to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me. In junior high, kids used to follow me around and unzip my backpack and take stuff out and throw it.
Mm.
They tease me, they call me names.
So would you say that this is a problem that has been evident more than just here
Yeah.
and right now? You've always had this issue.
Mm-hmm. I guess.
Have you tried to make friends? What is it that what are your efforts in creating friendships?
I live with my brother,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't really hang out. And he'll call my mom, but I don't really want to talk to her. And I go to groups, church groups, and I go to the activities on the weekend, and they made me go on this group date, and I hated it. So I feel like I've tried a little bit, but it's nothing that does anything for me.
Yeah, what I'm hearing you say is that a lot of people try and have you do things. You know, a lot of, talk to your mother, or go on group dates or do little things like that. But I'm not hearing you say that this is what I want to do or this is what I did.
No. I want to go home.
Back to Indianapolis?
Yeah.
And what is it that is preventing you from doing that?
I don't want to disappoint my parents. I don't want to talk to them about school. They won't be happy when I tell them that I'm flunking my classes.
Hmm.
And I want to apply to a trade school. They're not going to like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hurt their feelings. And money. What am I going to do about money? How am I going to afford school? My dad's worked really hard to put all of us through school. Really hard.
Well, it's very nice of you to acknowledge that. It's nice of you to acknowledge that he works hard. And it is very nice of you as their child to not want to disappoint them. Because it's not always the case. So the fact that you recognize or you acknowledge that means that you care for them. And that's very important. If we want this communication with your parents to get better in the future. What do you think? How do you feel about that?
I agree.
Okay.
They're good people. I just don't want to tell them. I lie a little bit.
You lie a little bit?
I don't tell my mom everything. That's why I don't want to talk to her on the phone.
What do you like? What do you lie to them about?
happy, and I don't tell them that I'm flunking all my classes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how bad it is here.
What do you think that does to your communication, to your relationship with your parents?
We've never really had it. I don't know how to talk to them.
But somehow you still care enough that you don't want to disappoint them.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, Brittany, it sounds to me that we have a lot of things that we need to talk about. And if you're willing to come and next week, I'll be more than happy to continue talking to you about these things.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go and set an appointment.